Surrounded by the beautiful waters of the Indian Ocean, this little island stands out when it comes to hospitality, giving and sharing, and the unsurpassed beauty of nature, be it in the hills or the coastal lines, is awe-inspiring. The lush greenery and vegetation and an abundance of waterfalls and reservoirs earn this island the name, the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Being largely a Buddhist country, other communities such as Muslims, Tamils and Burghers live in perfect harmony. Every town has a temple, a mosque, kovil and a church to prove the respect that the people have for one another. A remarkable experience of love and understanding looms in the air. A country known for its natural resources, largely cash crops such as tea, rubber and coconut have been bringing in revenue to the country. Paddy cultivation, being the main livelihood of farmers, was handed down to them by their forefathers. During ancient times, farmers did not depend on insecticides or pesticides to save their crops from invading pests. Today, tragically, modern technology has overtaken, and the magnitude of problems faced by these farmers in the long run is devastating. Being a not-so-rich country, the government has not been able to do much to bring them out of this miserable situation. To overcome repeated losses to their cultivation, these farmers had to resort to using pesticides in abundance. The ignorance of its consequences has left most of the farmers with a multitude of health issues. Sadly, the most agonizing health issue being the slow deterioration of kidneys. The use of pesticides slowly invaded the water streams, thus resulting in taking a heavy toll on innocent people's lives. Chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, is an emerging health problem in Sri Lanka, mainly due to causes with unknown origins, diabetes and hypertension. Today, cities like Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa, where paddy cultivation, the main source of income for these farmers, is almost coming to a standstill, since they do not have the funds to meet their day-to-day expenses, seeking medical treatment and having to trek miles to the nearest hospital for medical attention with little or no money has become a terrible grievance for these farmers. Their homes are dilapidated with no proper repairs, and their struggle for survival, being equally sorrowful, have left them to the mercy of the gods. In order to transplant a kidney and to keep a patient on a dialysis machine with medical costs comes to around 15 lakhs. These farmers who face inevitable starvation and destitution can do nothing but seek the kindness and generosity of the public.
Sri Lanka is burdened with the epidemic of chronic kidney disease. There are about 2.1 million of kidney patients in Sri Lanka at the moment. Government cannot afford all these renal facilities because, as you are aware, dialysis facility as well as kidney transplantation is very expensive. One dialysis costs 8,000 rupees for either to government or to the patient family. So kidney failure patient needs 2 dialysis per week, and the medications also expensive, particularly the renal medications, and also the kidney transplantation which costs about 2 million rupees per kidney transplantation, either to government or to the patient family.
In order to help these poor souls, our brethren in Australia and Britain initiated a fund under the name Sri Lankan Kidney Foundation in the year 2015. In the year 2017, a huge amount of money was donated to buy 50 vaccines and provide 120 dialysis units. This was a great achievement from our brethren from overseas. By holding open-air concerts and stage shows, another rupees 1.3 million was donated to this foundation. We can, with our untiring efforts, make anything happen.
I have closely observed the activities of Sri Lanka Kidney Patients Association over the last few years, and being appreciative of what they are doing, seeing that they are doing a very transparent and a dedicated service to the kidney patients here, I have joined hands with them and then worked together in support of this association for the last several years. At this point, on a highly appreciative note, I would like to commend the services extended by Sri Lankan Kidney Foundation of the United Kingdom. They are organizing events, fundraising activities, so many other causes to support Sri Lankan Kidney Patients Association. This is a great help because, as I said earlier, the most hardest impediment, the biggest impediment that we have is lack of resources, and you are helping us to overcome this problem. And it is going a great way, a long way to help our people here. I would like to conclude my brief statement to you, inviting all of you to contribute your efforts and your assistance to make this worthy cause a great success.
Please contribute to this cause and put a smile on their faces and give them another chance in life.